Welcome to my inn, the Carriage Rest Inn, a place where the bard has tales that spin. As our weary travelers struggle to find their role in this world divided with souls that are full. Trust, confusion, loyalty are a greater foe than any arrow sprung from a bow. Who is dark? Who is light? A constant battle over who is right. Listen as we begin here at the Carriage Rest Inn.
Hello and welcome to another episode of Carriage Rest Tales. I'm your host and Dungeon Master Mike, and to my left we have...
Hey everybody, this is Nick. I will be playing Basso, the half-orc barbarian.
Hey everyone, it's Ryan. I will be resuming play of the half-baked Nomus.
Hi.
Need some aloe vera.
You're a little crispy.
Just a tad.
Hey guys, it's Sam, and I'm playing Woods, the Elven Paladin Ranger / Demigod.
Nice. We're actually going to start with everybody rolling a d6 and tell me what you got.
7.
3.
2.
3.
All right, Nick and Ryan, roll off.
We have a roll off.
You have a roll off.
On a roll off.
5.
Hold on.
The roll off.
2.
All righty. We're starting with Vaso. You find yourself outside Amberton, but it looks a little bit different since it just fell. So It has it's not quite Dorma, it's not quite Ivana, but it's a little bit more dingy than you're used to seeing in your hometown. You are currently carrying a unconscious elderly man who you happen to broke a couple bones of his. And I need to roll a perception check.
Okay. 4.
You are looking back at the city, and you're lucky in that the old man had already moved a bunch of golden shards to the center of the city. So all of the Denoa that were around are more attracted to that central location where all the shards are. So you're able to move around a little bit, but something feels off about the interaction. You're not quite sure what it is. You think if you maybe stick around for an hour or so, you might be able to piece stuff together, but you're unsure if you want to wait around that long or just escape. So it's up to you to decide.
I think, Vaso, he would be curious. So he's going to find a spot to put down the old man and start, treating him.
Okay.
And then, but also keep an eye out. Just, he wants to see what are the Denoa doing, in the town and near the, what are they doing anything with the golden shards?
Like it. So go ahead and let's do a medicine check first for your repair of this old man.
Natty 20.
Okay.
Ooh, coming out hot.
So you're able to do a perfect field triage on this guy. You reset his joints, you find some sticks, make some stints and stuff like that, and you're doing pretty good. Now we need to do the stealth check.
12.
You find a secure spot for this old man, and you start moving around and observing the Denoa and the golden shards. You're noticing that they are really attacking and trying to rip apart these golden shards. You've seen this before when stuff has happened, but every once in a while you're seeing these little poofs that you're not used to seeing before. And it looks a little bit weird, so you start trying to get a little bit closer. And then unfortunately you step on a twig and you hear a critter crawling around. And you look over to your right. And Ryan, what type of creature does Vaso see?
Why, he sees a cave fisher. Kind of looks like a scorpion without the big stinger.
And it unfortunately sees you and starts charging at you. So let's go ahead and roll some initiative. Ryan, you're going to run that monster for me.
Oh,
16.
11.
All right, Vaso, you get the first go, and then Ryan, Cave Fisher, is going to go next.
Okay. Did he lose his bow staff?
He did lose his bow staff.
Gone. Okay. So you're going to pull out the sword that he got from Dorma?
Okay. The one that's attached, I think it's a bracelet on your arm, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So you're gonna make the sword come out, and then he's gonna imagine like Basta is like next to a building or something, or
Yeah, you were trying to get a closer view of what was happening in town, so you were moving towards it, and I would imagine Vasa would be like know where the buildings are to move around them to try to keep cover.
okay. So he's actually gonna find like a building, and he's gonna hide like around the corner, and gonna wait for it to come, and ready in action, swing away.
All right, so you're gonna delay actually attacking it until it comes around the corner, chasing you.
Yep.
That brings us up to Ryan.
All right.
Can we name him? We got a name.
Carrie Fisher.
All right, Carrie.
The force is strong with this one. Carrie is going to come around the corner.
So you can get your attack in now.
Yeah.
So go ahead and attack it.
19.
That hits.
Okay.
Am I just doing the average hit points?
Yeah, I just did the average for you guys.
8 damage.
Carrie did not like that. And it's going to use its action to extend a sticky filament up to 60 feet. The filament extends to anything that touches it. The creature adhered to the filament is grappled by the cave fisher. Escape DC 13. And ability checks made to escape this grapple have disadvantage.
So he has disadvantage on a strength saving throw.
So I pictured if you're between buildings, I'm just extending this filament so you're trapped,
Stuck to the building kind of thing.
stuck to the building.
See if you can break free.
16.
That beats the 13.
Yeah.
Was that a disadvantage though?
Oh.
The creature adhered to the film is grappled by the cave fisher. Escape DC and ability checks made to escape this grapple have disadvantage.
Okay. 16.
Yeah.
I rolled 211.
Okay.
So he breaks free.
All right. So it's just sticking there. It has multi-attack, so seeing that failed, he is going to attack 23.
Pretty sure that hits.
Okay, that does.
Pretty sure.
10 damage.
You're not raged yet, so you gotta take that full 10.
And then it's going to use its movement to spider climb up the side of the building away from your...
I think you would get an attack of opportunity because you're not grappled, so you can do a swing at the cave fisher or Carrie.
Okay.
Okay. May have a question after this.
Okay.
Did your crit fail?
Crit fail.
All right, go ahead.
Oh, my
I'm gonna die.
lucha.
Go ahead and roll a D100.
So Carrie had...
You're gonna be like a stump with no limbs by the time we're done with this campaign, okay? Or have to build you a special like chair or something.
What's your question while he's getting his D100?
So this has adhesive filament, and then it has filament. Because it says under filament, it says one creature grappled by the cave fisher's adhesive. Okay. Reading's fundamental. Okay.
Not the
Which he's-
filament.
Okay.
Okay.
12.
12.
12? Remember when it was just woods left on the podcast?
Yep. Man, how are we going to do a 12 crit fail? I'm going to say you escaped from the filament,
Okay.
but your sword got stuck in it. And when you escaped out, it broke the bracelet that is attaching your sword. So you no longer have your sword.
Okay.
I don't know what other weapons you've got on you. I think that was it, right?
Yep.
Got some fists.
Okay.
Didn't you have your dad's sword too?
I think he got rid of it because it was a two-handed sword. And he's only got
One.
one hand. So I'll have to
Alright.
correct my statement. You have fist.
I have one fist
Yes, you do.
Boy. Oh,
and a
boy.
stump.
And a stump. You can punch with the stump. It might hurt a little.
Yeah.
But I believe you are up in the initiative here.
So does
Okay.
he need to... Oh, he's... The weapons.
The weapon's destroyed. Yeah, I'm picturing like when he broke free, it snapped.
Okay.
All right. So Vasto, he realizes he is unarmed. So he is
More
going-
ways than one.
Man, he's angry. He's up in arm.
Up in arm.
So he is actually going to run, and he knows the town well. So he's going to try to zigzag around, try to lose this Danoa.
Okay, so you're going to try to outrun the cave fisher, but you're purposely going to try to put obstacles in the way to break line of sight and that type of stuff.
Yep.
I see you rolling dice over there. What are you up to?
I figured I'd get
Carrie?
an attack of opportunity.
I would say
Well,
with your...
I was doing attack opportunity on him.
Yeah, you already get at a melee range with him, but you have a
Oh, okay.
you have a range thing, right?
It's just claws.
Okay. Well, I didn't think
It's up to claw. It's 5 feet.
I didn't know if the filament was like a spray or if it was a.
It doesn't say how many times I can do the filament. Yeah. Okay. So I'm gonna shoot my filament.
Okay, so try to. I imagine the carry would try to stop the fleeing prey.
Yeah. Right.
So you are going to get a filament attack to see if you snag Vaso as he's running.
It's the DC 13
Okay.
at disadvantage.
So basically, we're assuming it hits, and then they have to break free.
Yeah.
What is it? Dexterity or
DC 13.
Strength.
Strength.
Okay, strength.
You basically get hit by the spell, but you have an ability to break free.
14.
Ooh,
Yeah,
just
yep.
enough. So I'd say, what's the movement speed of Carrie?
20.
20. Okay, so you're able to outpace Carrie. You're running, you're zigzagging. Woods, go ahead, or sorry, Sam. Unfortunately, this chaos of running away has attracted other Genoa that are in the area.
It has
So-
attracted Captain Kirk, the Hive Lord.
The Hive Lord.
Hive
Okay.
Lord.
And all of a sudden, you see this massive, similar kind of six-legged, spiky Genoa straight just pounce in front of you after his ability to jump.
So you zigzag, you break line of sight around this house. And unfortunately, on top of the house, this monster was on top of it, jumped down right in front of you. And I'm guessing it's swinging away. It's with some.
Yeah, it's got a little stabby stab with one of its pointy little legs. Does an 11 hit?
Nope.
Okay. I can multi-attack though. Stabbed again for 13.
That misses.
And all of a sudden you just hear this ah! sound come off of it.
I like it. That would
Felt
be.
like the character needed some depth.
All right. That brings us up to Vaso's turn.
Okay. So Vaso, is there I feel like there's a, what you call it, a place where all the weapons are, armory nearby.
I would say the armory would probably be at the Order of Light chapter. 'Cause that would make sense. That's where they would keep all of the armaments. But that's also where the majority of the Genoa are, because that's where the golden shards were. Now, to remind you, the Genoa do seem distracted by the shards, but you don't know. I guess you could roll a perception to see how distracted they are.
Okay. Crit fail.
Crit fail. Okay.
I get.
It's just a perception check. It's not an attack.
Can we use some new dice?
You might need some next campaign. You are unsure if you'll be noticed if you run to the armory or not. There's a lot of Genoa, but they don't seem to be paying attention. But you're moving, you're running. You don't have eyes on everything.
Okay. You said this spider thing was on top of a house?
It had just jumped down to attack you. Like you ran around the house, it
Okay.
jumped down, missed you twice. You ducked and dodged out of the way. You do know that Carrie Fisher is running after you too, but a little bit slower.
Okay.
She's a little lukewarm, catching up to you.
Okay. Vaso is going to run into the house. And then, is there like a roof window or like opening on the top?
We never really established what the city was like. They would have fireplaces.
Okay.
So there would be a chimney you'd be able to climb up, I imagine.
Okay. So he's going to go into the chimney, set it on fire,
Okay.
and then use his crown to go straight up.
Oh, your circlet. I forgot about that. All right. So
Good job.
are you gonna spend time to try to start the fire?
I imagine there's like the
Matches?
matches or something
Flint
nearby.
steel.
And
Yeah. So I'll say you could take one. You'll have to take one action to stop to throw some kindling in there and stuff and light it.
okay.
But that's gonna give Captain Kirk,
The Hive Lord.
the Hive Lord, a turn.
He's going to follow you in like click, 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 click with his little like pointy little legs.
I'm just picturing Harry Potter now.
Yeah.
That's what. Does a 21 hit you?
Yes.
9 damage. And he's going to give another little spiky stab again for 13.
That misses.
Then you were able to light the fire. They would have, I imagine, really dried out stuff to get fire started quickly. So it lets out a pretty, not an explosion per se, but it lights up really quickly.
Okay.
I was going to say it distracts Captain Kirk just enough that you're able to step in and fly up.
Okay.
So what are you doing when you get into the air?
I am flying out of town.
Okay. I'm going to say that as you get out of the top, you look down to maybe go to the armory. You're like, maybe I need to go get a weapon. And then you look down and you see that there's just lots of swarms of Danoa all around the building that you weren't able to see from the ground. You're like, oh, I'm glad I didn't go over there. But then now that you're so close, you realize what you're seeing is the number of golden shards seem to be less. And as you're processing that, you see one of the Danoa jump on a golden shard, and then the two mix and poof out of existence. But it doesn't seem to be happening all the time. Just occasionally you'll see this happening. But then you realize that, we'll even say that Cave or Captain Kirk jumps up and like almost grabs you. And you're like, oh, all right, we're out of here.
All right.
And you fly out. Are you picking up the old man or just flying out of town?
I'm picking up the old man.
And what direction are you going?
The direction I was going.
Yeah, we'll say 8 cardinal directions.
Okay, I'll say I'm going northwest.
Okay, sounds good.
Is that towards something? Like,
He's just trying to.
He's just trying to get away right now.
got it.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I believe that puts us up to, we were going to switch over to Ryan next.
Am I done with Carrie Fisher?
You're done with Carrie Fisher. Nomis. Vive? Who's in predominant control right now?
That is hard to say, because I think as Vimus is laying there pretty much dead, looking down at his destroyed, burnt up lower half, I think this is the first time the two halves have kind of agreed that, kind of questioning again, why are we doing this? Nomis is thinking to himself, I never asked for this. I had my life that I loved. I had a person I loved, doing things I loved. Got dragged into the situation that he didn't want to get dragged into. Vive is thinking, I've been tortured, beaten up my whole life. Now here I am again, trying to do something that he thinks is right and paid the price for it.
Mm-hmm.
So I think they're both in this agreement of why bother? Like, it almost killed us. Like, we were prepared, I think, to die to
Complete the mission.
But looking at their legs and just laying there in Dorma, they're just defeated right now.
Okay.
So I think the first thing they would agree to do together is heal themselves. So they are going to cast Cure Wounds at a 3rd level.
Okay. So go ahead and roll that.
So it's 1d8 plus 7 3 times. So, right?
Yeah. Well, that's how we've done it in the past.
21 plus 6, 7 plus 8, 35, and then 4. So 39.
That's a nice heal.
So we're feeling a little better. We're still laying there in Dorma, just trying to take a beat, trying to figure out the next course of action. Do they want to try again, knowing now their mistake, or is it, what's the point?
Mm-hmm.
I think is where they're at right now.
Okay. So I can't answer that question for you, but
I know. I wasn't looking for you.
No, you're fine. As you are trying to contemplate what you're going to do, you're taking a couple of minutes to breathe, heal, do all that stuff. You do hear occasionally during that time some, I want to say, howls coming from the direction of Black Bay Harbor. So you crawl over to be able to peer off the side. And it's a little bit easier now in Dorma because the volcano has erupted at this point in Dorma side. So you're at like the top of the mountain, for example. And you look over and you see that the Colossal, which Vive knows a little bit more intimately,
Is the harbinger of destruction.
Harbinger Destruction, is fully formed. And he is meandering around the ruins of Black Bay Harbor on the Dorma side, slamming his fists into making more rubble than was already there. And he's just howling out. You can't tell if it's pain or excitement, but he seems aggravated.
So in Vive's backstory, he knows that the Harbinger of Destruction is basically surrounded by Denoa. Was there ever, I don't recall them being communication with the Harbinger of Destruction with all the Denoa around him. It's like we had to fight off all the Denoa to get to him.
Yeah, you had to, if you remember from Vive's, or Vive would remember that every 10 to 20 years, the Order is tasked with basically breaking up the Denoa that are surrounding the Harbinger of Destruction. Since you put together that all of the Denoa want to be destroyed, so they're naturally drawn to the Harbinger of Destruction, but he can't destroy them. So it's this loop where they keep piling up on him, and then eventually it's too much that he can't keep them off anymore, and then you guys come in and help out. So right now he's at that point where normally you'd be going to try to clear him up so he can...
Like some of the Denoa off.
Yep.
And we never found a way to basically send all the gold shards into Denoa from Ivana. It was all sealed off.
Yeah, you weren't able to get into the arena room, is I think what you guys were calling it last episode. You know where they are now. Like, you've seen the equivalent shards on the Ivana side, but they seem to be sealed away in something you haven't been able to crack yet.
Okay. Well, he doesn't want to try to attempt to talk to a Colossal that's being tormented by Denoa right now.
Sounds good.
So, all right. Vimus is going to carefully go back to the Ivana side.
Okay.
And
Need you to explain to me what you're doing.
I'm getting there, man. I'm getting there.
I don't like. Why are you rolling a dice? Are you just rolling this?
Don't worry about it.
For like, well, it's not fair. He can't see you.
That's the point.
I got you, boo.
Okay.
He's rolling a dice.
Before I go to Ivana, I'm using my last charge to cast my invisibility.
Okay.
For the day.
Okay. So
My
you're using
greater-
your last
my greater invisibility.
which will last for an hour. It does. You didn't. I don't think it's going to matter.
It's so I'm casting that before I go into Ivana, carefully finding a spot that's not lava ridden in Ivana to go back into Ivana.
Okay. So you're looking for a spot that's not lava riven in Dorma. Seems like a safe spot. You're trying to work through the math of this should be a safe location.
Yes.
Okay. And you're invisible.
Yes.
Where you go ahead and roll a intelligence check with advantage. I'll also let you use a wisdom based one if you want to.
Oh, that's much better. It's +1 versus nothing.
Because I feel
So what am I? Investigation?
it could be
Or wisdom?
investigation or like survival. I think would be the two
Okay.
I could argue. Right now I'm trying to
So
determine
survival is +3.
So I'd use survival. You
Yeah.
have advantage.
19.
Okay. So what I was trying to picture was how well you're going to be able to place yourself in the compound.
Yes.
And I think intelligence would work because you could logic your way through it, but I think survival also works because as a rogue, you're probably feeling your way through buildings and stuff like that.
Yeah, and I was invisible once going around this complex trying to
You've
figure
kind of
out.
mapped it out,
Yeah,
so you might be able to have a general idea of the layout.
right.
So where do you want to end up? With the 19, you can place yourself
I want to
everywhere plus the arena room. Can't
No,
be there.
yeah. I want to place myself back into the archway room where Benson was at.
Okay. That would be above ground where you're at now. So I'll say you can come in at the stairs going up.
Yes.
Go ahead and roll a perception check as soon as you jump back into Ivana.
17.
So the location you came at, you'd be able to turn around and you'd be able to see that archway that was going into the arena room. And what you notice is there is now a lot of cracks. The force field you can tell is still there, but there's lots of cracks in it. Like it looks like it's breaking down.
Can I try to put my hand through it, break it?
Yeah, you got time. You you know you have enough
I'm trying to
time.
be quiet.
Yeah. You go ahead and roll your stealth check just because we have an idea of how quiet your foot pads are.
Non-natural 20.
Okay, yeah. So you're able to not alert any of those two guards.
I don't have any foot pads anymore.
Just your claws. So it's
just
a little bit louder
Well, I don't
than
think
normal.
I have that either.
You get closer to it, you definitely see that there are cracks and it seems to be breaking down the spell, but it still is a force field there. You still can't quite pass through.
If I stay there for a couple minutes, does it look like it's wearing down over time, or
No, it looks like whatever
probably
weakened it has already happened.
probably putting together that them two breaking the pillars probably is weakening the force? Okay. I'm going to stealthily go back to the room where Benson last was.
Okay.
Is he still there?
He, I think, would still be there. It's only been a few minutes, and I don't think he'd abandon his post, even with the chaos going on, because I don't know where he would go that would be a better place for him to be. He was tasked with guarding this area. He's going to guard this area.
Okay. So the pillars were around Benson, surrounding him. Is it things I can hide behind?
There is some rubble now.
Yeah.
Specifically, well, there is still rubble that's getting cleaned up by those two large golems that are putting a pillar together, or a portal together. But the two portals that were representing Amberton and Castrum are broken down, and there is rubble. Kind of, they collapsed, and then the pressure of it threw some larger rocks out into the room.
Okay. But I can walk a circle around Benson stealthily.
Yeah, you are invisible, and you rolled a 20.
So,
Yep.
And speaking would not break my invisibility spell.
It would not.
Only attacking, right?
Attacking and using magic.
Okay.
Casting a spell.
Yep. So as I'm walking around Benson, I'm going to do a couple laps to find my footing, to make sure I know where the loose stones are. I'm trying not to trip up on anything. And what I want to do is start walking around there, and I'm just going to say, Benson.
He's going to jump and get into a defensive stance, but he's looking around. So you sense he doesn't know where you're at because he didn't look directly at you.
Yeah.
So you see him, he's got a shield out in his left arm. He's pulled out his sword in his right, and he's scanning, looking.
I'm going to say, there's no need for that. It's me, Nomus, and I'm still walking around. Benny, you don't have to be it up in arms with me.
I just saw Woods. She destroyed a pillar. I know you're working with her. Traitor.
Do you even know why we're doing this? Do you know everything?
You're probably with the Truth Seers.
I am not with the Truth Seers. They opened my eyes to things and things I've seen.
So you are with them.
Benny, I'm not here to fight you. I've always considered you a friend and a mentor, but I think you're being lied to. The harbinger of creation, he split this world.
Go
Do
ahead.
you know that there was never two worlds? It was just one, and he split it intentionally.
Go ahead
and
and
killed for
roll
it.
a perception check.
18.
You would notice that Benson had reached down with his shield arm and unlatched like a pocket on his waist. And golden shards are now falling on the ground as he's turning, trying to find you. So a small pool of shards are starting to form at his feet.
I'm telling you, it's not necessary.
I'm
just here.
I will trust in my God.
Your God has killed other gods and split this world. I have a question for you, Benson.
What is your question?
If you were out walking the city streets and an old lady dropped a coin, what would you do?
I would pick it up for her, obviously.
You would have no intention of ever taking the coin? Would that ever cross your mind?
It's not mine. And as he says that, you see from the golden shards, 4 swords, like broadswords, appear and start circling around him. And they're going to circle him faster and faster and faster. And go ahead and roll a perception check.
12.
I think you're too distracted right now.
I'm going to start backing away, but still talking to him. When's the last time you ever felt angry?
Right now, I'm feeling a little upset. But this will be remedied shortly. Are you going to show yourself, or do I need to find you?
Your other half might be out there, as mine was.
I don't know what you're referring to. I am
Every
myself. I am me.
No, you're not. Do you remember Vive?
Yes, your brother.
He was my other half, and we are now merged. And I'm ducking. I'm not stupid. I'm like dodge.
You're moving around. Yep.
I'm backing out of the room,
You're backing out of the room.
but still talking to him, taking eye contact with him.
Okay. Go ahead and roll another perception check.
13.
I don't think you would notice yet, so I need you. Actually, I'm just going to roll. Does a 19 hit your armor class?
Yes.
Okay. So as you're backing away, you sort of cough, and then you realize that these swords have been spinning and kicking up dust.
Clever.
As you look down, you see that you now see your footsteps as you were backing away. As you get hit with the flat side of one of these swords that was flying around. It does 20 bludgeoning damage. I guess we can roll some initiative just to get us in turn order.
So intense.
I got a natural 20.
Well, let me see if I can.
At least I was on the
beat
initiative
that.
this time.
I got a 21.
All right. Nomis, you go. I'm just going to say Nomis for now, unless you want me to change your name.
It's fine.
I don't know if you would maintain visibility after you get struck. I don't remember how that works.
Well, it's greater invisibility. So.
Ryan, you did so good.
I was trying to play it because he's definitely a devout believer. So I don't think he's going to get his mind changed easily, you know?
It just says you or a creature you touch become invisible until the spell ends. Anything the target is wearing or carrying is invisible as long as it is on the target person.
Is it concentration?
Up to 1 minute.
Is it concentration?
Yeah.
All right, so that would mean you would have to roll to maintain concentration.
Remind me what I roll again.
I think it was half the damage, so that'd be 10. And it's going to be I think it's constitution.
So I got to roll above a 10?
Yep.
No.
Okay. So as you get hit in the body, you get sprawled out and you sense your invisibility pops as you lose concentration on it.
Okay.
And now you have a upset Benson looking at you.
And I'm not getting the sense that he's in the mood to talk.
Yeah, not anymore. Especially after two of the pillars just fell. And now he knows where you're at. But it's your turn first.
I mean, I don't stand a chance against it. So I'm going to cast invisibility on myself again.
Do you still have the spell slots for it?
I have my last one.
Okay. I thought you already used your last one, but...
No, I used my other invisibility source.
Oh, gotcha. Sorry. Misunderstood earlier.
Yep. So I don't have any more charges of that for the day, but I had one more second level spell slot for invisibility.
Gotcha. Okay. So you casted invisibility on yourself again.
And I'm running away.
Okay. Which way are you running?
I am running
Just because there's...
towards...
To put it to remind you, there's lots of exits right now. Because you have the other portals, you have the stairs, and you have the portal to Black Bay Harbor. Just to make sure you know all the options. Plus, I think you still have a couple of charges of the phase rounds. Not to complicate it.
I
just want to remind you.
All right. I think Nomis seeing Benson being unreasonable, not willing to even talk to him. Do I see the dust on the ground now?
Yes, you definitely would notice the dust.
Do I see a path of the dust going from where I'm at to where the Black Bay Harbor portal is? Can I get there without triggering dust?
Oh, I was saying. I would say you would probably notice that there's a fine layer of dust pretty much everywhere around the room at this point, since he's been spreading it for a while talking and just while trying to keep you distracted.
Yeah.
So I think you would notice he's still looking around though, and he seems very focused, specifically looking at the ground. So you would sense that he's not knowing exactly where you are, but he's using footprints to kind of estimate where you're at. Basically, if he attacks you, he's going to attack you at disadvantage.
What?
You can say it to the mic. I think it's awesome.
What?
Do you have coins or something?
I was going to cast
throw.
Mage Hand because it's not a concentration spell.
Yep.
Use that to tap Benson on the shoulder so he thinks I'm behind him. While he's distracted, I'm bolting for the Black Bay Harbor.
I love that idea.
That's what I was thinking.
Best game ever.
All right, I like it. So you cast Mage Hand.
It's not a concentrate. Dancing Lights was a concentration.
Gotcha.
So
And you tap him on the shoulder. I'm going to say he is a highly trained soldier to the point that his reflexes are going to get the better of him.
yeah,
So he immediately turns to just stab behind him. So he turns.
yep. And I'm bolting towards Black Bay Harbor.
Okay. I'm going to say he will. I'm going to roll a perception check to see if he hears you running. I don't think he's not going to hit you.
I have feline agility.
Yeah, I don't think he's going to hear you running. He got a 12 on his perception. So, all
Yep. I'm Black Bay Harbor.
right, so you just run and jump through it again. Go ahead and roll your dex save to see if you run into that same soldier again.
9.
All right. So you jump into Black Bay Harbor. You're still invisible, right? Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And you run into the same guy. He falls forward, and he's like, "Seriously, why are you guys?" And then they start pushing each other again, and the same type of scene is appearing.
Okay. And I'm going to do, I'm not going to do exactly what I did last time, but I'm going to, I think last time I popped a phase round,
Yep, got into Dorma.
get to where I think the pillar is.
Okay, seems really similar. Just pointing this out.
I know, but now I need to figure out how to get on top of the pillar. This break brought to you by Reading Notes.
What is the thing? Woods always
Pop
your head in. Just open a hole. Just
Open.
Open it just big enough. Pop your head in. Just a little stabby stab with your little thing through the hole.
Not a bad strategy.
The metagaming that's happening tonight.
I mean,
break brought to you by metagaming.
He's not doing what he did last time, so I guess he would. Yeah, I won't unless you don't want me to metagame. But
No, I'm
going to open a small. He's like, oh, what would Woods do? Pop small little,
riffs.
just like a porthole.
Yep.
To see where this pillar is.
All right, so we'll say the first porthole you open up, you stick your head out, and you're still just outside the pillar. But what you notice when that happens is you see and hear a very large thud as Captain Benson has also jumped through the portal. Since unfortunately you did hit that commander and he saw the commotion, so he guessed where you went. But he doesn't know where you are because, you're invisible.
Yep. All right. So I'm going to get close to this pillar and try to climb up it.
Gotcha.
I'm trying to remember
So you
how the
back
best way to get inside this pillar.
So you walked back into Ivana, and now you climbed up the pillar.
Yes.
All right. So as you're doing that, you see Benson turn around, and he sees the rift that you had opened to climb through. So I don't think he'd pop a phase round. I think he would just run through the rift. So you see that he runs.
It was only like that big.
Well, you said you climbed up the statue.
No, in the Denoa side.
Oh, there's no statue on the Denoa side.
So you just have to there's no statue on the Denoa, not Yvonne.
Dormer side.
Dorma. So you have to just walk to where you think it is. There's no statue over there.
Yeah, I thought I was open the hole.
Yep.
I can see the pillar.
Yep. So it's 5 more feet forward.
Yeah. So I would come back out once I'm there. I feel like we're not speaking the same language.
I don't think we are either. So let's.
So you're staying in Dorma? Or you're going back to Ivana?
I'm in Dorma looking through the peephole.
Yep.
And once I feel like I'm close to it, open another small little rift.
Okay.
But now I feel Sam's gay, so I'll
No,
close it.
Yeah. Well, yeah, close it. Close
the
them,
small
please.
rifts. And once I get to the pillar, it's like, oh, here it is. Come back out.
So what do you mean by come back out? Go into Ivana?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm trying to remember the best way to get in the pillar because this one's fully constructed.
Yep.
So there's no phase round that's going to break it.
Correct.
So I got to almost like give me 5 feet, run and jump and pop a phase round to get in the pillar.
Yep.
Is what I'm trying to do. Because I'm not touching the floor again.
Yep. Sounds good.
Because that's going to kill me.
Yep. That'll kill you.
So that's what I'm trying to do.
All right. I like this. So you're popping little portals to try to peer into Ivana
Yeah.
to map out your run and jump.
Yes.
I think this is going to be an acrobatics check. Luckily, he's trained in acrobatics.
Yeah. I am actually.
I have so much anxiety.
Non-natural 20.
Okay. So you start running. As you plant your last foot you hear a popping sound as Benson used a phase round to get into Dorma. You're invisible, though, so he doesn't know what's going on.
Yeah.
And you jump, you pop your phase round, and you're inside the pillar falling towards this golden crown.
And I'm pulling the crown off and sticking it
right into it.
Yes.
Okay. You make contact with it, and then just like what happened to Theorod, there's this explosion that just launches you into the side of this concrete pillar. So you're going to black out. Woods, let's jump over to you.
All right, I'm done playing for today.
That is not the calming sounds of the Delray Sanctuary.
As you're blinking your eyes to adjust to the teleportation, your nose picks up the smell of smoke. And your ears pick up the sounds of the warning bell tolling just outside the door. You continue to blink, and then you hear people running around. You hear screaming, and you hear them saying, Soulflora will protect us. She always protects us. She'll be here. She'll protect us. You're here. Woods, help us.
I'm coming to, and I open my eyes, stumble up to my feet. What do I see?
You are in the Delray Sanctuary, and you see that there are people in prayer around if I remember correctly, the Delray Sanctuary had a hole in the top of it.
Yep.
So they're around that hole.
Opening,
praying. And you see that there are two, what would the men be wearing in the Delray Sanctuary?
Like linen, like inside the sanctuary.
Yep.
Are men allowed inside the sanctuary?
They would be in this situation.
Okay, yeah. So they would just have like white linen, kind of like robes on, like just sheath.
Okay. So then you look over and you see two white linen and the sheath holding the door as it is constantly being almost pushed open.
Like something's trying to get in.
Something's trying to get in.
Okay, and you said I smelled burning. Is something on fire?
You would look up through the hole in the roof and you would see that there's smoke.
Okay, so I can discern the village is on fire.
Yes.
And something's trying to get in. Okay, Woods is going to go into she's going to transform into full goddess mode.
Okay, so you're getting your wings out.
But she is going to harness as much as possible the soul Pelor side of her. But she's like trying to do that, she's realizing that it can't happen. Like she is both. She is Lucha. As much as she is Lucha, she is soul Pelor. So her left and her right side almost feel again like they're two magnets, like pushing against each other, two opposites. So she decides she's just going to try to harness both of them. And as soon as she makes that decision, that kind of pushing subsides and she feels even stronger.
Okay.
When she's kind of accepted that she's the same. She is the light. She is the darkness. Where's Ashland? Where's my mother? What is happening here? Someone tell me what is happening.
The Denoa, they suddenly attacked. Lots of rifts opened. It's unstable. It's chaos. But we trusted. We knew you'd be back. We knew you would save us.
Where are the warriors? Where is everyone left in the city?
We're trying to hold up. Our weapons are ineffective. Nothing seems to stop these Denoa.
Nothing will stop them, except for the magic that we have. Can I bestow my power on others? So we know that like having the light, right? Like can kill like the Genoa, so the magical weapons.
Yep.
And like having that ability. Lucha gave me that power.
Sounds like a pretty game-changing type of thing.
I have a bead that I could use. I have my.
I feel like
I have one left.
You have one left.
I have one bead left. The last bead.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like I should be able to temporarily bestow my magic on like bless people and give them the light. She's gonna look back at the villager that she was talking to. I can take care of this, but not in the state that I'm in. Are there any health potions? Is there a healer within this building? Is there anyone here? Because if someone can heal me, I can give my power and we can fight those Danoa.
Go ahead and roll a religion check to see if there is a healer here.
19.
There would be a one of the devout followers would have had some training in healing. I'm going to say they have one spell slot to give you. What was the one that you casted earlier?
Cure wounds.
Cure wounds.
1d8 plus spell modifier.
Let's just use yours. So 1d8 plus 7.
So you're guaranteed 8.
Okay, send him my way. Also, you. And she points at another villager. What weapons do we have? I need bows. Bring me what you have. Short swords, bows.
I think they'd have hunting bows.
That's fine. Longbows?
Yep.
Yeah. Bring them to me now. And she's going to...
Well, they're outside, my lady. We can't open the doors. And as they're talking, Ryan, what sound does your creature make as it appears in the circular hole in the ceiling?
Well, it looks kind of impish, so I think it would make like a...
So she just looks up and she sees this just like creaky old thing looking like it's going to kind of come down.
You see it starting to crawl into the top of the dome. Okay.
Bring me anything that can be used. Lanterns. Like, do they have? I'm imagining in the sanctuary, there would be like posts that have like where you'd light a fire.
Yep.
What are those things
have
called?
Ceremonial lanterns.
Tiki torches.
Yeah, like a tiki torch kind of a thing, right? That they'd kind of like carry down like a processional.
Yep.
So she calls out, "Bring me 3 of those, 4 of those," and then she walks over to the healer, and she's gonna put both hands on this person's shoulders and say, "My child, you have waited your life for me to be in front of you. I am Sopalor. Give me your healing touch."
Yep. And they'll heal you for their 1d8 plus 7.
Ooh, 14.
All right. So get your 14 back. And go ahead and make an attack. Go ahead and roll a... Ryan, sorry, I can't point in the podcast. Ryan, go ahead and roll a d6. Even you're going to attack Woods, odd you're going to attack somebody else.
1.
So you're going to descend on one of the followers in this place
Okay.
while Woods is distracted getting healed.
I get a multi-attack, so I'm just going to say bite is my
Black
solid
dice.
blue.
A solid blue? Okay.
I just like rolling 2 dice.
Oh, that makes sense.
It's fun. Crit fail and a 7. So he did not like...
We will say that you do get a scratch in on one of the civilians, not enough to kill them, and then you knock yourself pretty hard on the floor, so you're stunned for 1 turn. So Woods will get 2 rounds before you go again.
As a bonus action, my creature can create a spectral duplicate of itself that it can see in an unoccupied space within 60 feet.
Okay, I'm going to say with the crit fail, you're not going to get the bonus action
Dang
this
it.
time.
All right.
So Woods, you hear a scream as somebody starts crawling away with a pretty large gouge in their right leg as this monster attacked them, but then landed pretty hard, so you could see it wobbling a little bit, standing up.
Okay. With my newfound health, I have them bring me the torches, the tiki torches, if you will, and I am going to quickly look at the villagers that are here and just pick out the 3 most strongest looking, or from my past I would know, and you and you come here, hand them these torches, and I'm going to bestow my hands over the 3 of them, including the 4th torch, and I am going to take my magic, the light, and put a piece of me into each one of these weapons.
Okay. So you're making spiritual weapons.
I'm making spiritual weapons that will kill the Genoa.
Ironically, in season 1, gave you rift spells. That was one of them that you could do.
Really?
Mm-hmm. I can't remember what it was called.
I don't have that little card anymore. Hang on, let me look for it.
Yeah. I know it took health points to do.
Imbued light.
Imbued light. Yeah.
Oh, I I don't think I ever got that.
I thought no, you had the shield only, right?
Yeah, he had the shield only one.
I
You guys
had,
were unlocking things.
Light shield, imbued light, wrist stitch, and soul tot.
It
Going back
open-
to the basics.
It opens at the close.
It opens at the okay. So
Oh, that's a snitch. My bad.
Take one forward. D8 soul damage. This damage is then used to coat any small or medium object, making it a holy weapon. This effect dissipates. So 1d4 soul damage.
Yep.
So I have to do that for all 4. Will 1d4 cover all 4 of them?
And 1d4 for each, if you want to do that.
Oh, but then this would not take it off my max hit points.
Correct.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's way better.
Since there was a spell specifically for this.
Okay, so she's gonna lay her hands out. I am the light. I am the dark. And I give my soul to each of you within these weapons. Take the light and protect your village. Kill the Denoa.
1, 2, nice. 5, 11, or 9.
9.
Good thing she just got healed.
Yeah.
Okay, and I'm gonna take one of them for myself. Right?
Oh.
Do I need one?
You have sickles.
Oh yeah. Okay, so I'll give it to another person. I'm gonna take that 4 off.
Okay.
Is that okay?
Yeah, that was the last one rolled.
Yep.
So you have 3 armed
3 armed.
followers.
Yeah, followers. And then I'm just gonna start giving orders and
That's going to be, I'm going to say doing all that was 1 turn.
okay, that's fine.
Now you get your second turn before the creature gets to go.
I will have them kind of just at the door. There's no need for them to go out into the wilderness, but they are now imbued. So if people come in, if the Denoa come in, they can protect the people within.
Okay.
So I will go and I will fight this thing that came down the hole in the wall.
Yep. That sounds good. It's on the ground with you.
Sorry, just game mechanics. I didn't have to use a bead, right? Because we
Correct. Yeah.
I
You
had to
didn't
select.
use the bead because
Okay.
we remembered that there was an extra spell introduced in the campaign forever ago.
It's been 78 years.
Probably has been. Okay. At that point, I'm just gonna take off charging this creature, and I'm gonna give a couple swings of my sickle. 25.
Hits.
I'm dueling. I have both sickles in my hand, so that's 10 damage
For your right hand.
for my right hand, and I'm gonna go with my left. 14 to hit,
That meets.
and
Don't get the modifiers for your offhand.
correct. It's only a +5.
Not
so.
on the D20 either.
Oh no.
Yeah. You're not dual wielder. So it's just straight rolls for the D20 and the damage. That's what.
I
Awesome.
think I did. I feel like I took dual wielding
I wouldn't.
because
be-
I never use it.
Yeah, you always used your bow.
I always use my bow. Okay, that's fine. So then it would be 9 for my left hand. Does a 9 hit?
No.
Okay.
Now you get your second attack though, which you can only use. So
My
you can
right
use your
hand.
right hand again. You
Yep.
don't get the offhand.
Yep.
Your second attack.
26. 8 damage.
Ryan, what's this creature's name?
Lang.
Lang.
It's a Burbalang.
Okay.
Oh.
Gotcha.
I can do better than that.
Yeah, you can.
Herbal.
So what's Herbal doing?
Herbal is going to multi-attack this glowing figure that just approached him. Solid blue is my bite. Dang. 7 and a 15.
They both fail. I have a note here that says my dark sigil does twice as much damage. So I should have been doubling.
Yeah, tell me which one is your.
My dark sigil is going to stay in my right hand.
Okay. So what did you get with your offhand? You missed.
I missed with my offhand.
Did. So no double damage right now.
I'm confused.
You said your dark sickle's in your right hand. That's when you hit with, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. You didn't get any double damage.
'Cause it's a dark figure. It's not a light figure.
Oh. So it's opposite.
It's opposite. Yep. Nick, I'm trying to looking at. I want to say Vasa, but I'm like Nick. Your creature finally gets to break through the doors that were getting held back on. What does this creature look like?
This creature is a giant iron cobra.
What's its name?
Stan.
Stan. Okay. Stan the Cobra enters the battle. go ahead and same thing, roll a d6. Even you're going to attack Woods. Odd, you're going to attack a citizen.
I would have said Kai, but
Cobra Kai.
Cobra Kai.
A 2.
So even you're attacking Woods.
Okay. He's going to bite.
All right, so this snake breaks down the door, slithers in, sees a glowing figure amongst the darkness, and goes in for a bite.
13.
Misses.
All right, that brings us up to Woods.
Woods is gonna broaden her wings and come up off the floor.
Yep.
And gonna swipe down at the snake that just tried to bite her.
The right hand.
With my right hand first with my dark sickle.
Okay.
26 to hit
Does 26 hit your snake? Yep. Yes.
for 10 damage. She's gonna go offhand, nat 20.
Hits.
So 9 damage is my full damage, or I guess 4 is my full damage, so 5 total.
5 damage.
But it doubles as 10,
10 damage.
and she's gonna realize that her left-handed swing generally doesn't hit that hard, but now it's hitting a little bit harder, and a couple of things click in her head. So she's gonna flip the sickles in her hand.
Okay, sounds good.
So now her dominant hand on her second attack, and she's got a 11 to hit.
That misses.
Yeah, she kind of gets a little too excited, and when she flips them, she dodges, but she's got a more of a sense of control and how to deal with these creatures now.
Sounds good. So you're flying.
So yeah, I'm up in the air.
All right. Herbal.
Herbal is going to fly and attack you twice. A 21 and a 15.
The 21 hits.
This is claws. So it's 2d4 plus 3. 1, 2, 5 damage. How high off the feet, or how high off the ground are we?
I assumed she was only about 5 feet off the ground because she said she didn't mention breaking melee. So I think she was still reaching down for the snake. So probably 5 feet.
So I really didn't need to fly to. I probably could have.
I feel like your creature would fly since
Yeah,
it's got wings.
okay.
I feel like it always wants to fly. But
I'm only 5 feet. All right. So as my bonus action, I'm going to create a spectral duplicate of myself in an unoccupied space. So I'm going to say it's flying right next to Wood.
okay.
But the original goes unconscious.
Is that
But
what
this
it says?
doesn't. Yeah, it says while the duplicate exists, the Burbelong is unconscious.
Okay. So it basically is a way to play dead.
Yes. But it says the duplicate disappears when it or the Burbelong drops to 0 hit points, or when the Burbelong dismisses it. The duplicate has the same statistics and knowledge as the Burbelong, and everything experienced by the duplicate is known by the Burbelong. All damage dealt by the duplicate attacks is psychic damage.
Okay. So it's like you're going to hit with your weapon, but it will pass through you and really mess with your mind a bit.
If I attack Woods, it's psychic damage.
Yeah. Okay. So
But I know what it's doing. But what this doesn't say, does the duplicate have full hit points? Or do we share hit points?
I think it would start with full hit points.
That's what I thought. Okay.
All right. Before Stan goes, Woods has 3 allies. What are they doing?
Yeah, at this point, they are coming to attack both of these.
Which are you directing them to attack?
I have 2 of them on the snake and the other one on the other thing.
Okay. Putting down what I think their damage would be. All right. So the green one is attacking the flying creature. I got a 18 for the snake, a 6 for the snake. That's going to miss. And then a 16 for the flying creature.
The 16 hits me.
Okay. So the flying creature takes 4, but it will double it because it's a light weapon, so 8 damage. And then did a 18 hit your snake?
Yep.
So the snake takes 9, so 18 damage. It's a magic or a light weapon. That brings us up to the snake now. Or Stan, sorry.
Stan. Stan is going to bite again at Woods.
I like to have my players try to kill the other players. It's fun.
Man, weak roll 8.
Yeah, that misses.
All right, Woods. You see a flying creature next to you. I assume they're going to attack the one that's still flying.
Yeah.
And then you've got a snake slithering around. You have some help helping you out.
Woods kind of takes a deep breath in and closes her eyes, and all of a sudden she's no longer there. All she can hear in her head are Sopalor and Lucha pulling her in different directions.
Okay. What are the directions?
Sopalor is telling her to stay, fight. This is my sanctuary. Defend your people. Lucha is telling her to leave. That these people will die. This fight is inconsequential. This has nothing to do. You're needed. There's a bigger power. There's a bigger problem. And you dying here helps no one. This isn't why I gave you your powers. This isn't why we came to you. Melwood, you are more than this. And Woods is going to leave.
Oh, so you're abandoning the Delray Sanctuary.
She is going to open her eyes and look down, and a tear is going to come out of the left side of her body that really emulates Sopalor. But she agrees with Lucha. She can't die here. She is on the brink of death, and falling to these two Genoa, that's not the mission. That's not the greater good. So she's going to teleport to the Temple of Selene.
As this story pulls on your soul, in the end, we hope it is full.
Hey guys, it's Mike, your host and Dungeon Master at Carriage Rest Tales. I just want to say thanks for taking the time to listen to our podcast. It really means a lot to us. If you are enjoying the content and you haven't already, please give us a 5-star review. It's really going to help us grow our listenership and be able to reach more people. I also want to give a special thanks to Tabletop Audio for providing the background music for today's episode.